It's that time again because the Trump campaign's explanation for why they are so sure that they're going to win, despite the fact that they're down in basically every poll not conducted by the LA Times, is truly sad, and you're going to see it in this video.
The numbers for Donald Trump are looking pretty bad, aren't they, at the moment?
No, just the cherry-picked polling numbers that are put out there by media outlets that are also bent on his destruction. Donald Trump performs consistently better in online polling, where a human being is not talking to another human being about what he or she may do in the election.
Why is that, do you think?
It's because it's become socially desirable, especially if you're a college-educated person in the United States of America, to say that you're against Donald Trump. The hidden Trump vote in this country is a very significant proposition.
Have you been able to put a number on that?
Yes.
Group. What do you think that is?
I can't discuss it.
Oh, come on.
No, it's a project we're doing internally. I call it the Undercover Trump Voter, but it's real.
You can call it whatever you want.
That's going to be their new reality show after they lose.
The
Undercover Trump Voter.
Yeah. But let's be clear about what she just said. She just said that there's a significant number of people who are so ashamed to admit that they support Donald Trump that that's enough to sway an election. It doesn't matter if Hillary Clinton's up by 4 points or 6 points or 9 points. There are literally tens of millions of Americans who know that they should never ever admit that they like Donald Trump. And that's the campaign spokeswoman saying that.
You know you're in really bad shape and kind of a pathetic situation where you have to say, look, we'd do better if people could admit that they're on our side, but they're so mortified at the thought of agreeing with us.
Especially if they have a college education. Those smarties know not to admit that they support this buffoon.
Yeah, anyone who's got any kind of an education is so embarrassed to agree with us that they have to hide undercover.
Loser.
Exactly.
And by the way, if it was true, okay, it's sad, but maybe that's just the way it is. A lot of people like the Kardashians but don't admit to it. I get that. But it's not even true. Both Republican and Democratic pollsters interviewed by the Huffington Post this month said there was little evidence of a secret cohort of shy Trump voters. Trump's performance in polls during the Republican primary were consistent with the results he received. So all this talk about the polls being off, and we see it honestly from the right and from the left, doesn't bear out once you have the actual election and they're consistent with what the polls say. He's not going to perform 8 points better than he is right now just because people are so ashamed. That's not how it actually works.
Whenever the numbers are against either side, their go-to talking point is, it's cherry-picked.
Cherry-picked. Cherry-picked by definition means all but 1 or 2 LA Times polls. Even Breitbart News had been saying for weeks, these polls, it's just the media manipulating. They're just contorting the results to get what they want. We're going to do a poll, and that's going to really show what's going on. And what we found is Hillary Clinton's winning by 5 points.
Oops. Loser Donald. Sign up for TYT membership. Get the whole 2-hour show ad-free. TYTnetwork.com/join.
Please believe me.